Why did the United States deploy one of its most secretive and powerful aircraft, the B-2 Spirit, on a mission to Yemen? And why now? This is no ordinary strike. This operation sends a shockwave across the globe. So, what message is the United States trying to send? And to whom? Let's find out. Last week, the United States Air Force's ultra-elite B-2 Spirit stealth bombers, known for their undetectable nature and destructive capability, carried out a high-stakes mission in Yemen. Their target? Hardened underground facilities believed to house weapon stockpiles used by Houthi forces, a group known for attacking civilian, commercial, and military vessels in international waters. But here's the twist. Experts believe this mission wasn't just about Yemen. It's a 30,000-pound message to Iran. So, why use a stealth bomber with such immense firepower against a group with minimal air defense? And what's the real story here? The B-2 Spirit is more than a bomber. It's a symbol of American military superiority, built to reach any target in the world without being detected. Capable of carrying both nuclear and conventional bombs, this aircraft can drop 30,000-pound Massive Ordnance Penetrators, or MEATPs, that can destroy fortified bunkers buried deep underground. And it's one of the only planes in the world capable of carrying these bunker-busting weapons, which makes it uniquely equipped for specialized targets. Deploying a weapon like the B-2 in Yemen raises eyebrows. Houthis, the target, aren't known to have the sophisticated air defenses that would justify the need for stealth. So why did the United States opt for the B-2? This mission was as much a strategic message to Iran as it was a tactical strike on the Houthis. The United States wanted to remind Tehran that no matter how deep they bury their assets, there is no place on Earth, or under it, that America's arsenal can't reach. Iran's nuclear program, for example, has seen critical installations built hundreds of feet underground to evade airstrikes. Facilities like Natanz and Fordo are hardened bunkers designed to withstand attacks. However, the 30,000-pound MOP could potentially penetrate up to 200 feet of reinforced concrete. And with B-2s, the United States has the option to drop multiple MOPs in rapid succession on the same target to ensure total destruction. By deploying the B-2s, the United States isn't just addressing the Houthis. It's sending a crystal-clear warning to Iran. We can, and will, reach you. This operation comes as tensions in the Middle East are nearing a boiling point. Proxy groups across the region, including the Houthis in Yemen, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and factions in Iraq and Syria, have increasingly aligned with Iran's agenda. These groups receive funding, arms, and training from Tehran to further its interests while maintaining plausible deniability. And let's not forget, Yemen's strategic location along the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden is one of the world's busiest maritime choke points. Houthi attacks on commercial vessels not only disrupt global trade, but also escalate tensions between regional powers, placing more pressure on the U.S. to act. Using the B-2 on this mission shows that the U.S. is doubling down on protecting its assets and allies in the region, sending a message that it's willing to use its best technology and weaponry to keep the Red Sea safe from Houthi interference. The MOP is a game-changer in modern warfare. Developed for the sole purpose of penetrating the world's toughest bunkers, this bomb was built to confront threats exactly like those posed by Iran's underground facilities. It's designed to blast through layers of earth and reinforced concrete, reaching depths that were once thought impenetrable. Each MOP weighs around 30,000 pounds and contains approximately 5,000 pounds of explosive power, making it nearly twice as potent as a standard bunker buster. The B-2 can carry 2 of these bombs, giving it the power to hit multiple targets or increase the effectiveness on a single, deeply buried location. For Iran, the sight of B-2s loaded with MOPs dropping on the region is nothing short of a nightmare scenario. So, what's the takeaway from last week's mission in Yemen? This strike is a reminder that the U.S. is capable of reaching the most fortified targets, regardless of how far Iran and its allies may attempt to shield them. It also signals a shift toward a more aggressive stance in the Middle East, which could mean more such operations in the future. For Iran, it's a direct message to halt any plans to move nuclear weapons or critical infrastructure deep underground. For the Houthis, it's a stark warning against targeting international vessels. And for America's allies in the region, it's reassurance that the U.S. remains committed to countering Iranian influence. In a world where adversaries grow more sophisticated and harder to reach, the need for specialized, high-impact operations is greater than ever. The B-2's mission in Yemen wasn't just about taking out Houthi stockpiles. It was a show of strength, precision, and reach. This mission tells us that America's deterrent isn't limited by borders, depth, or secrecy. It's a message, loud and clear, that the world's only stealth bomber can find you, wherever you are. So, what do you think? Is the use of stealth bombers for proxy conflicts justified, or does it signal a dangerous escalation? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of air power and defense.